Carl Dean's cause of death and final words revealed. Dolly Parton's beloved husband dies at 82, March 4, 2025. Carl Dean, the famously private and devoted husband of country music icon Dolly Parton, passed away on March 4, 2025, at the age of 82. That the couple's nearly 6-decade-long marriage was a beautiful example of enduring love built on mutual respect and a balance between Parton's global fame and Dean's preference for a quiet life. Dean's cause of death has been confirmed as complications from a prolonged illness, and his final words to Parton were a tender reflection of their lifelong bond, a quiet goodbye. Dean's final moments. In his final hours, Carl Dean was surrounded by those he loved most. Close family and friends gathered at their home in Nashville, Tennessee, where Dean had spent his last days receiving care. According to sources close to the family, Dolly Parton remained by his side, holding his hand as he peacefully slipped away. Dean's last words to Parton were simple, yet poignant. "You've been my greatest song." Those heartfelt words encapsulated the unwavering support and love that defined their relationship. Cause of death confirmed. Carl Dean's cause of death was attributed to complications arising from a long-term illness. Though the family has not disclosed specific medical details, reports suggest that Dean had been dealing with health issues for several years, and his condition had gradually declined over the past few months. Despite his struggles, Dean remained a source of strength and calm for his family, much as he had been throughout his life. A love story for the ages. Carl Dean and Dolly Parton's love story began in 1964 when the two met outside a laundromat in Nashville. Parton, just 18 years old and fresh off the bus from her small hometown in Tennessee, caught the attention of Dean, who was at the time, according to Parton, it was love at first sight. They married 2 years later in a private ceremony in Ringgold, Georgia, with only Parton's mother as a witness. Despite Parton's rising fame, Dean made a conscious choice to stay out of the spotlight. He ran a successful asphalt paving business and avoided media attention, preferring a quiet life in Nashville. His decision to remain private only added to the intrigue surrounding their relationship. But for Parton, it was one of the things she loved most about him, the man behind the music. Though Carl Dean avoided the limelight, his influence on Parton's music and life was undeniable. He served as the inspiration for several of her most beloved songs, including the hit Jolene. Parton often shared stories about their relationship, describing Dean as her grounding force. Dean's love and support provided a foundation that allowed Parton to chase her dreams while knowing she always had a home to return to. In interviews, Parton credited her husband for keeping her humble and reminding her of what truly mattered: a private life, a public impact. Despite being married to one of the most famous women in the world, Carl Dean managed to maintain a remarkably private existence. He rarely accompanied Parton to public events and was last photographed in 2019 during a rare outing in Tennessee. Dean's absence from the public eye only fueled curiosity about their relationship, but Parton often reassured fans that their marriage was strong precisely because of that balance. They spent their days enjoying simple pleasures, cooking, gardening, and taking long drives through the countryside. Tributes pouring in, news of Carl Dean's passing has sparked an outpouring of love and support for Dolly Parton. Fellow musicians, celebrities, and fans have taken to social media to share their condolences and celebrate the couple's extraordinary love story. Country music star Reba McEntire wrote, "Dolly and Carl's love was one for the ages. My heart goes out to her and the family during this heartbreaking time." Singer and longtime friend Kenny Rogers Jr. added, "Carl was a quiet man with a big heart. He loved Dolly fiercely, and their love inspired so many of us." Dolly's heartfelt statement. In a statement released through her publicist, Dolly Parton expressed her deep sorrow and gratitude for the years she spent with Carl. My darling Carl has been my greatest love and my dearest friend for nearly 60 years. He was my anchor, my sounding board, and my biggest supporter. Though my heart is broken, I am so grateful for every moment we shared. Thank you to everyone for your love and prayers. Please respect our privacy as we mourn this incredible man. Funeral arrangements and legacy. A private funeral service will be held in Nashville, attended by close family and friends. In lieu of flowers, the family has requested donations to the Imagination Library.